This is your senior moment, and it's episode 28. Are you coachable? 560 push ups, sit ups, deep knee bends out of 620 for the month. 27,290 is the goal for the year. And I invite you to check out our link tree in the bio. You can see what we're involved in and what we do, and you can also use the links to jump to areas that interest you. Free products, free samples, free downloads, more coming each and every month. Hey, next month, 930 is the number that we're going to work towards. 930 as we move to becoming healthy and strong. This is your senior moment. It's young living or assisted living. You can make your home a healthy home, and we're coming broadcasting live from the Healthy Home Mansion here in Eagan. Okay, coachable. Are you coachable? The Olympics are going on in Japan, and at the time of this recording, and each athlete is competing at a level that, by definition, places them at the very top of their game. And when you hear the backstories, you learn about their training, their dedication, their coaches, and you think, oh, so and so sprung onto the scene, and they have so much talent, and they're so good at it. And it's like, nobody springs onto the scene. These people have spent years, sometimes decades, working to perfect their craft and their sport. They, above all, are coachable. A person can have all of the natural ability in the world, but if they're not coachable, they'll never reach their full potential. So, with that in mind, think of this. Webster says to coach is to teach, train, or tutor. So to be coachable is to be receptive to teaching, training, and tutoring. If you care, there's always room for improvement. Sheila and I have coaches. We have a coaching session every Monday. Even though we've been in the business, self-employed, and independent for decades, we're ranked among the best in the world, yet we have a coach, a never-ending desire to improve. And for that, we need a coach, someone who sees from a different perspective. Your coach knows what a perfect score is and can help you see the gap between what you're doing and what is the objective and what you could be doing. In life, you have many coaches. Think about it. You have your trainer at the club. You have your pastor at church. You have your therapist. You have your spouse. Your spouse, think about that one. Sometimes your spouse is the best coach of all, can be the most honest, knows you the best, but you got to be careful about that, right? So the question is, are you coachable? How do you react to feedback? Are you self-aware enough to recognize that there's room for improvement? Are you willing to make changes in action and behavior to move yourself in a positive direction toward your desired goal or outcome? Now, over time, has your performance improved by a real and measurable benchmark? And are you willing to have it measured? Now, this is where typically the excuses start. For some, good enough is good enough. Well, I don't know about you, but for me, I will always work to improve. I want to reach more people, help more people, provide a better experience in real estate, at the restaurant, in helping make yours a healthy home with natural products. Good enough is only good enough until we can improve upon it. And for that, we need a coach. All right. So, what is my gratefulness moment of the day? Gratefulness. This little book. Look at this now. This is a little book, George Washington's Rules of Civility. Now, it's reported that George Washington wrote this book with 100 and some rules in here of civility when he was 14 years old. He took it from a French book, 110 Rules of Civility. He took it from a French book and then made it his own and interpreted it as he was being taught as a young boy. Here's rule number 56. I thought I'd read it to you. Associate yourself with men of good quality. If you esteem your own reputation, for it is better to be alone than in bad company. Good advice, right? Rules of Civility by George Washington. I'm grateful for that book. That is the grateful moment of the day. Okay, push-up time next month. Just think about this. What do we got next month? 930 we're going for in August. But right now, let's just finish up with July. Let's finish strong. As we've said before, if you're just starting, if you're just found us online, if you can do 20 push-ups, do 20 push-ups. If you can do one, please do one. Just do one. Alyssa, if you're watching, do one, do two, rest. I know you're watching. Okay, let's wrap off 20, and then we'll get on with our day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Now remember, the older you get, the longer you want to live. I'm Keith Ittner Sr., and this has been your Senior Moment. We'll see you tomorrow.